Hello, my name is Roksolana Semčишin. I am fertility specialist, head of IVF department at Intersono IVF clinic. Today we will speak about the sperm parameters and the factors which can influence on it. First of all, on the sperm parameters can influence lifestyle. This is alcohol, smoking and stresses. Also, inflammatory processes and sexually transmitted infections can influence on the sperm parameters. What about age? Age also can influence on the sperm parameters, but mostly in cases when we had previously some disorders in the sperm parameters. If we had normal zoospermia, in that case, age doesn't strictly affect our sperm quality. Hello, my name is Roksolana Semčishin. I am a fertility specialist, head of IVF department at Intersono IVF clinic. Today we will speak about day of embryo transfer. We can have two options: day 5 embryo transfer and day 3 embryo transfer. Which one is better? Hello, my name is Roksolana Semčishin. I am a fertility specialist, head of IVF department at Intersono IVF clinic. Today we will speak about day of embryo transfer. We can have two options: day 3 embryo transfer and day 5 embryo transfer. At Intersono IVF clinic, we have higher clinical pregnancy rate when we are doing embryo transfer on day 5. Why? We have several reasons for that. First of all, this is Mother Nature. During our natural conceive, our embryo drops into the uterus on day 5. So this is natural situation when the day 5 embryo is in our uterus. During our natural conceive, on the day 3, embryo is on our tubes. So this is not natural situation when day 3 embryo drops into our uterus. Therefore, higher clinical pregnancy results we have on the day 5 embryo transfer. Reason number 2, this is the option of selection. When we have day 5 embryo, we have better selection. We can choose the best embryo for the embryo transfer. The second reason, this is the option for selection. For the first 3 days of embryo development is responsible oocyte. For the second 2 days is responsible sperm. In that case, when we have spermal factor, sometimes we can have the good embryo on day 3, but we don't have blastocyst stage day 5. Therefore, if we are transferring day 5 embryo, we have the option of selection. We can choose the best embryo. The third reason is the opportunity to do PGS screening for the embryo. If we are talking about the day 3 embryo, on that stage embryo consists from cells. Ideal situation when we have 8 cells. And when we are doing the biopsy for those embryos, we are taking out 1 or 2 cells. In that case, when we are doing biopsy for those embryos, we can miss some pathology, because in one cell we can have the normal chromosomal structure and another one cell can contain abnormal chromosomal structure. When we are doing the biopsy for the 5-day embryo, we don't have separate cells. In that case, all cells are equal and we can't miss the mosaic embryo. Intersono IVF clinic recommends you to do embryo transfer on day 5 to get the higher chances for the pregnancy. Intersono IVF clinic recommends to do the embryo transfer on day 5 to have the highest chances for your pregnancy. Hello, my name is Roksolana Semčishin. I am a fertility specialist, head of IVF department at Intersono IVF clinic. Today we will speak about the difference between day 3 embryo and day 5 embryo. Hello, my name is Roksolana Semčishin. I am a fertility specialist, head of IVF department at Intersono IVF clinic. Today we will speak about what to do if on day 3 we have embryos of poor quality. First of all, day 3, this is intermediate stage of development of the embryo. Day 5, blastocyst stage, this is the final stage of embryo development, when we understand that we have the good quality or bad quality embryo. We can have the situation when on day 3 we have bad quality embryo, but on day 5 we will receive intermediate or even good quality blastocyst. And we have the opposite situation, when on day 3 we have very good quality embryo, but after day 4 sperm factor can influence on the quality and we will not receive even blastocyst stage embryo on day 5. Intersona IVF Clinic recommends to cultivate all embryos up to day 5, because on that day we can have the better selection, we can understand that we will transfer only good quality embryo, and this is the final development stage of the embryo. Intersona IVF Clinic recommends to do day 5 embryo transfer to have the best chances for your pregnancy.